All right, finally live. How is everybody doing? It is another Friday night. With me, I am Casey, the Rockstarflipper. For those of you that don't know, and for those of you that don't know, you are crazy. For those of you that have been here before, welcome back. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another Q&A Friday. TGIF, of course. For those of you that haven't noticed, it's 9:28. I'm a little late. The computer was acting crazy. It kept telling me I didn't know my Gmail password, which is pretty much insane because I use it every day and I have it stored. So I don't know what it was doing, but we're here. We're live. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get into the chat, get into the channel. I have the chat open on Kate's computer, so I'll be able to see what you guys are saying. So make sure you guys get in here in a hurry. Hopefully everybody remembered to come by tonight. And we'll have a lot of viewers. So I'll give everybody a few minutes to get in. I want to thank everybody last night that saw the live show with Steve Rakin over on Rakin Profits channel. We had some of the highest numbers we've ever had. The video from last month was one of Steve's best performing videos, which is awesome. I'm glad I could help Steve's channel out. And of course, Steve is helping me very much by allowing me to appear on his show. So we're really digging these live shows. It looks like you guys love these live shows. So while I'm waiting for everybody to get in here, I hope everybody had a great week. Hope everybody stayed safe if you're in the Southeast. We're in Florida. We're good. The storm went on by. We didn't have a whole lot of bad stuff happen. So that was good news. Besides that, everything's good here. And I'm glad that these live shows are doing so well. It shows us that you guys love these videos. You love the live shows. You love the Q&A sessions. So that's really awesome. Steve actually mentioned to me last night that he couldn't figure out why the live show was one of the best performing ones. Steve does a lot of live shows if you guys are familiar with his channel. If you're not, check it out. I'll link him down below. But Steve couldn't figure out why the live show, particularly when I was on last month, a couple weeks ago, was one of the best performing videos that he had. It had the most views, the most likes, the most comments, the most ad revenue, the most everything that he's ever had, or close to it. One of the best. And, you know, I couldn't really come up with a sensible answer. So the only thing that I could think of that made sense was that it must have been, ooh, left a little focus there. It must have been my handsome face on Steve's channel that that helped shoot those stats through the roof. I'm pretty sure Steve's not going to want to hear that. But it had to have a little something to do with it, right? Excuse me while I bring up the chat window for this week's Q&A. I'm just trying to bring it up. Here it is. We got it live now. So there we go. Oh my God. We already have 46 people in the chat window. That's awesome. Let's see. Kim's here. Kim Yard Time is here. Shannon is here. Hey, Shannon, how you doing? Stone Mason, who commented on my videos earlier. How you doing, buddy? From Australia, Nishantha Kalansuria. I do not know how to say your name. Oh my God, I am so sorry, but from Australia. That's got to be my furthest viewer. I get a ton of viewers from the UK and Europe, a few from South America, but Australia is by far the farthest away. So welcome to the channel. Amber, my subscriber base is growing so fast. It is. It's mind-blowing. I can't even tell you how every time I log in, it's incredible how many subscribers I have. Shannon, smash the like button. Yes, please smash the like button. I love that. Illini Picker. I got that right. How you doing, buddy? Kim, because of me, because of the face, right? Yard Time is listing things right now. You shouldn't be listening to me as much as I love it. You should be listening. You got to focus. Patricia, thank you so much. Me and Kate are just fine. Kate is on her way home right now. She's going to hopefully get here in time for the live show. She's on her way now. I don't know how far away she is. Tom, it just started a few minutes ago. I was supposed to start at 9:15. For some reason, Gmail kept telling me my password was wrong, which is insane. And then all of a sudden, it just accepted my password. So, I don't know. MacBook, you're drunk. Go home, MacBook, you're drunk. So, I don't know. So, we got started at like 9:25, just a few minutes ago. Kim, because I have energy. Eek, some days I have energy. Some days I don't. Let's see. Armando, you're very welcome. Thank you for watching all the videos. Great attitude. Darcy, thank you very, very much. Black Widow emailed me about video games, starting an eBay store. Any advice? Yes. Do good pictures, good descriptions, and best offer. Those are my top 3 tips for everybody. Make sure you have really good descriptions. That'll make sure your feedback is good. That'll make sure you keep your customers happy. They know exactly what they're getting. They can see the photos very clearly. And best offer will allow you to create more sales as you're building that eBay feedback. World Top 10, how you doing, buddy? Always commenting on my videos. I appreciate you. You're always there. It means a lot. Colleen, thank you so much. My amazing subscribers. I believe that half of the viewers that were live last night on Steve's channel were half of my subscribers. Now, me and Steve share a lot of subscribers because he and I have a lot in common. But he and I have our own separate subscribers, and it was really great to see a lot of you over on his channel. Thank you for going over there and checking out Steve's channel, supporting both of us, and always sticking by me. So I appreciate that. Illini Picker just smashed the like button. I didn't hear it in my speaker. Just kidding. Don't hit it too hard. You might break the computer. Carl, thank you so much. Vianney Martinez is from New Jersey. Great to see the North in the chat room here. That's awesome. Let's see what else we got going on here. Crystal Works is from California. I have a lot of friends in California, so welcome. I have friends in Camarillo, California. I have friends in Santa Clara, California. I have friends all over California. So it's great to see you guys here. Toby, thank you so much. Andrea Flegel is here, short and sweet from Instagram. Yes, I love your Instagram page. For those of you that don't have Instagram, don't use Instagram, or use Instagram and haven't seen me, same name, Rockstarflipper. You can check me out on Instagram. I post quite a few pictures. We're trying to build the Instagram a little bit. I really like Instagram, but the time just runs out on me to get building on that. But how are you doing? I love that you're here on YouTube. I love to see everybody from other places coming over. So that's awesome. Stockton, California. Jeanette, how you doing? Pomona, California. Looks like a lot of California people. You guys are out west. So it's only like, was it 6:30 over there? So that's awesome. Sarah, you will be at the Benz tomorrow. Sarah, are you in my area or at my Benz or somewhere else? Kim, no, I'm using MacBook, no Windows. Golden Finger Picker, Craigslist Hunter, Hearts Picker live right now. I'm trying to pull some of them over here for you. Oh my God, did I schedule Friday night's Q&A as the same time as the other guys? Because that's not on purpose. I do my Q&A every Friday. But that's funny that they're all live right now. Big Tech catching me live for the first time. Welcome to the live channel. We're going to jump into the Q&A real soon, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I get everybody that is here live. Little draggy over there. Prairie Picking Girls. Does Steve still sell active? He does. You can check out. I don't give out Steve's eBay channel because he doesn't give it out. I'm sure he's provided it, but if you want, you can ask Steve. He does have quite a few items live. He does sell some really good items. Rita from Kentucky. Rita, I love seeing you here. I see you all the time. California again. Somebody's got us. Josh has us live. One of us live on the TV. And my show on the computer. That's multitasking. I'm not capable of doing that. So props to you. Can you ship small items for $1? Jeanette, no, I don't think so. $2.60 is my lowest first class items. Ohio is Kim, and Evan Cole's in Ontario. Connie from North Carolina. Connie, stay safe if the storm hits you. It passed by us, thank God. Megan Van Diver's here. Armando wants to know, our first Q&A. Let's go into the questions now that everybody's here. Armando wants to know, now that Amazon has changed the terms of service to where you can't give out basically free reviews or really cheap reviews, how will you launch a new product? I think the best strategy for launching a private label product on Amazon, and for those of you that don't do private labels or you're not familiar with private labels, basically it means you're importing a product from China or another place, you're sticking your own label and your own name on that product, and you're selling on Amazon, be it FBA or be it fulfilled by merchant, whatever you do to fulfill it, it's your own private label. I would say promoting it via social media, Facebook ads, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook groups is the best way to push customers to your product. You've got to get it in front of a lot of people. So you might as well use mass social media that will allow you to do that for free or for very cheap. Amazon's really clamping down on these new private label sellers. So you have to be, creative with getting your product in front of people. Definitely. Prairie Picking Girls is out in Kansas. I have seen you. Yes, thank you for being out west. Deborah's in Jersey as well. Illini Picker just started watching me and is sourcing Goodwills out of state. Wow, you are traveling. Yes, World Top 10, I checked out the large option, and it was a few cents cheaper, so I actually used it once last week. It was a really good tip. Scott is in Seattle, Lancaster, California, Oregon, VA. So it looks like you guys are way, way all over the place. Garland wants to know the best way to ship heavy items, speakers and receivers. When you guys are printing labels through eBay and Amazon, they will give you the multitude of options. You can select UPS, you can select FedEx, you can select USPS priority. My best advice to you is to select all three options, and it will show you the estimated price based on the weight of your item, and you will be able to decide which one is the cheapest and the best. Now, some of those options take more. Priority is going to be 2 or 3 days via USPS. UPS and FedEx grounds may take 5 to 10 days. So kind of balance the cost of what you're saving as opposed to the time. Laura Conrad, how you doing? Laura, it's good to see you again. We got Michigan, Montana, Darcy's in Woodlands, Texas, Stonemason's in Montana. Man, Montana, is there Goodwills out there? Is there anything in Montana to shop? I wouldn't even know what to do with myself in Montana. It's gorgeous. It's ridiculously beautiful. I just had a friend who went out to the Dakotas and Montana to do business, took pictures of all over the places he stayed. He went to Jackson Hole, Wyoming afterwards. He went all out there. That place, that part of the country is gorgeous, but I don't know how you make any money out there. Outdoor Wrangler saw that the wine shelf in Florida and the Southeast was as empty as the water shelf at the grocery stores during the hurricane. Absolutely, positively, 100% correct. The wine is just as important as water down here in the South. You better believe it. And this is vodka and orange soda. Vodka went fast last night as well. We got ours. We have family over here staying with us out of the way of the storm. They're going back tomorrow, but absolutely, positively, 100% correct. South Carolina, North Carolina, Palmetto State Picker, Foggy Mountain. The storm should be over you guys pretty soon, so stay safe. Those rain, that flooding is not good for you guys. Carl's in Victoria, Texas, Virginia, Arlington, another Texas, Tennessee. You guys are from so far over. Sarah, you're welcome. I am trying to get to my email. Sarah made a very good point. She emailed me about a question she had. A lot of you have emailed me. A lot of you have Facebook messaged me, YouTube messaged me, and of course left your normal YouTube comments. This morning I woke up with a little over 400 total things to respond to. So I'm getting to them. I'm running through them. I'm going to get to them. And if you haven't got a response yet, it's coming. I promise you. My little fingers can only work so quickly. So I will get to each and every one of you. I have promised that I will respond to all of you, and I'm going to stick to that no matter how big this channel gets. If I have to get Kate to help me, if I have to get whoever to help me, we will respond to each and every comment, message, email, whatever it is, we'll get to it. No problem at all. Arkansas Deal Flipper is from Arkansas. I don't think I could have guessed that, but welcome. Welcome to the channel, Arkansas Flipper. That is right in the middle. I have a very good friend in Little Rock, so very familiar with Arkansas, actually. Sean got that notification that I was live watching the Dodger game. Thanks for jumping over from the playoff game. If you guys want to get those live notifications on my channel where the subscribe button is, I know it's a little different on the app on Android and iPhone, but on the main desktop page, there's a little gearbox right over in that direction. You can click it and it will allow you to select to get notifications. It will tell you when I go live. It'll tell you when I post a new video or any kind of update. So it's a good thing to do. Let's see. Michael, no, I do not skip anyone. I literally go in the order that I have received emails, messages, and comments. So sometimes I get like at peak times, I'll get like 100 emails in an hour. So getting through them is really, really laborsome, and I apologize. I'm working on it. I promise I will get to everybody. It just takes a whole bunch of clicking. I'm going to have like carpal tunnel and my fingers are going to fall off by the time I'm 40, but I'm good with that. South Korea, any hope for foreign sellers with their extreme shipping fees? That's a very good question, and I'm not familiar with South Korea. I don't know how you would do it. I apologize. I'm sorry. I tell the European sellers the same thing. I just don't know about the shipping. Here in the U.S., we have global shipping programs. We ship overseas. I don't know about European or overseas Korea, Japanese, Australian shipping. I just don't have experience with it, and I don't know anyone that is a big seller to give you bad advice. If I knew somebody that had an account in Australia, in in South Korea or in Europe that was a big seller and sold overseas, I would certainly point you in their direction. I simply don't. It's just something I'm not. I don't know everything, and that's one thing that I just don't know. So yeah, Oklahoma. Michael's in Austin, Texas. We have a lot of Texas people. I think we have more Texas people than California people, which is shocking. Jackie's in South Carolina. Yes, please like the video. If you have not liked the video already, we have 46 likes, so you guys are definitely doing it. I appreciate that so much. Illini Picker wants to know if I would recommend going to an eBay store to the next level or fresh with Amazon FBA. A month ago, I would have said Amazon FBA, but now with the restrictions, I'm not going against Amazon FBA. There are a lot of new fees and restrictions. You can still start Amazon and make a lot of money. Toys and games and board games and video games and electronics. There's a lot of things you can sell that are very profitable on Amazon. I would still stick with it. It's only $40 a month, guys. If you're making $10 on an item, you only got to sell 4 items on Amazon to pay for the cost of your Amazon store. So for those of you that are concerned about the $40 Amazon store cost, the professional cost, of course, or, if it's worth it to start it, if you plan on selling more than 5 or 6 or 8 items a month and you're making at least $10 a piece, by all means, jump into that Amazon store. If you don't think you're going to use the Amazon store, then be careful how you do it. But I think it's worth it. I sell a ton of items on Amazon. I would never trade it for the world. An eBay store, start with the basic store. For a year, you can get like $20 a month. So again, you only need to sell 2, 3, 4 items to pay for it. See these as a cost of doing business and a small cost on only a few items that you have to sell to pay for the rest of the items that you're going to sell the rest of the month. Also, at the end of the year, these are considered subscription costs through the IRS for tax deductions. When you pay $20 a month or $30 or $40 a month, you get to deduct that $300, $400, $500 a year that you spent on the subscription off of your taxes. So it's definitely worth it, no doubt about it. Ricey is in Nebraska. Again, more Texas people. Jessica Garcia Vasquez in Texas. RC Model Reviews in Chicago. I've seen that. Chicago. I've not been there in many, many years. Last time I was there, I was 18 years old, so that would have been 13 years ago. I need to get back to Chicago. Lots of resellers in Texas. Texas super popular. Vianney Martinez, I use a Brother 78.6 laser printer. I also use a Zebra, I think it's a 3244 printer. I have to look at that model number. How many different sizes poly bags do I store? One size poly bag, 15.5 inch by 10 inch. They are $30 for 500. They fit almost any piece of clothing and a lot of stuffed animals. 15.5 by 10 inch poly bags. Connie's in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I don't think the storm's getting over. Matthew's never going to cross those mountains. Not in a million years. Nish from Australia sells a ton of Legos. I have sold Legos by the pound. I have also sold them in the box on Amazon. I scan them a lot. I get the prices. Used to be a good retail arbitrage market, but it's not so much anymore. Colleen, you can do it with a basic account. If you're going to private label, it usually means you're doing quantities. I don't recommend a private account. Pay the $40 for the pro account. Picking for Profits wants to know if price gouging was true here in Florida during the storm. Absolutely. People were trying to price $5 and $6 a gallon last night, and they were doing it not in the towns being evacuated where people leaving for. They were doing it in the towns where people were going to. So like here where I was in Tampa, we're about an hour and a half west of where the towns were that were evacuating. So when people were leaving to come here, they were getting price gouged because they were out of gas and needed gas. So it was definitely happening. It was true. A lot of people got in trouble. It was all over the news. And that is a federal crime. You cannot price gouge. Keith. Ooh, my thing just skipped. Sorry about that. Keith had a really good question. I got to find it again. Keith, what is the best scanning app? Profit Ban or FBA Scan? I used to use Profit Ban a while ago. I don't use it anymore. I just use my FBA, or I use my Amazon and my eBay apps on here to scan. So definitely do that. Me and Steve are your favorite YouTubers. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Steve appreciates it as well. He's a really good guy. How do I protect my personal information when I hire an employee? It's a very good question. That comes from Pat Doodles. How do I protect my logins, my sign-ins, my personal information? I have family that work for me. If you're not so lucky to have family that works for you, you can sign them an employee login. eBay and Amazon both allow separate logins for employees where they're limited to what they are allowed to see or log into. So you should definitely look into that. What do I do with clothes that don't list or don't sell in that matter? Do I take them back to Goodwill for a tax write-off? I do not. I do not donate them back to the same place I purchased them. I donate all of my clothes to, I have a church here. There's also a organization called Helping Hands of Florida. You can look them up. They help needy, less fortunate, homeless folks here in Florida. So that's, there's another church. There's a couple churches. I choose different places. Sometimes I just randomly go to a church and drop clothes off. I've been known to do that. I do not donate back to Goodwill or Salvation Army, though. I have my reasons beyond the fact that I buy from them. A couple things I'm not a big fan of as far as Goodwill goes, but I won't get into that. Big Tech, you're very welcome. Thank you. How do I determine what to list my items at? It's all about sold similar listings, and it's all about what I paid for an item. So that's all pretty much how I list it. We have a visitor here. He's bugging me to get up here. This is our rescue dog, Chewbacca. Better known as Chewy, but we name him Chewbacca. What's up, buddy? Let's see. I've seen some pretty wild and crazy usernames. How important really is your username to a potential buyer? Rita B wants to know. Your name definitely being catchy can help. My name is the Electronic Zone. I used to only sell electronics. Now that I sell clothing, I have been up and down about changing my name, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. I haven't decided yet. Thinking about it. We'll see. Joanne's in North Carolina. Joanne. Pat Doodles is in Georgia. Stay safe if you're near the coast. Patricia, they will require a social security or tax number to sell on Amazon, one or the other. If you start with a personal account, they're still going to ask for your social security. In case you go over 20 grand, they will report it. Palmetto State Picker, go to my YouTube channel. Click on where the area that says subscribe is. Click on that gear, and there should be a box that says receive all notifications. Beasley, is that Michelle Beasley from Columbus? Columbus, Ohio, in the house. Carl Kluth, recently decided to go to full-time reselling 3 months ago. I quit my job at AT&T, which had good insurance. Any advice for insurance as self-employed? Cigna. I use Cigna Health. I have very good insurance. The problem is ever since Obamacare took over, health insurance has gone through the roof. I've had my insurance for like 6 or 7 years. So I had it before Obamacare was mandatory, and I pay $205 a month for very good individual insurance through Cigna. When me and Kate get married next year, I'll have to add her to my plan. It's going to go up. But Cigna offers really good services, so I recommend them. Take a drink every time someone hits the like button. Well, that would be 55 drinks, and I wouldn't be able to continue the show. So we're going to go a little slower than that, I think. Books are great, Illini Picker from Amazon. Armando, I use QuickBooks for accounting purposes. I think it's the best. However, a lot of people are telling me that GoDaddy's accounting software is very good. I'm looking into it. Megan told me that. Megan, Just Peachy, told me that that's a really good software she uses. Firebird, can you make 100,000 just selling thrift store books? Just limiting yourself to books would be very difficult. You have to be exposed to a lot of different products to be able to make 100,000. So keep your mind open, keep your eyes open to a lot of different products. Illini, yeah, if you go over 20,000, you will be auto-reported for 1099s. But even if you don't go over the 20,000, say you do 15,000 in sales, make sure you report your income. Don't hide it from the IRS. It will come back to bite you much later in life. Trust me. Another Cleveland, Ohio. So a lot of Ohio people here. Let's see. Houston is here. Crystal, you're very welcome. Piecing out board games, you can make some good money on that. It's not a ton of money, but it's a little extra money here and there. Oh, you guys are going to have to excuse the wrecking crew is going crazy because Kate is home. You can see her coming in the door right now. So we're going to have a little noise interruption for a few minutes because the wrecking crew is going to go nuts till she says hi to him. Guys, come on. God, they're so loud. This is why you can't have dogs when you do a live show. Michael McNair wants to do a live show. We need to use a Rockstar appearance in Austin. I would love to come to Texas. There are so many Texas resellers that I think Texas is a great source. The Bonafide Hustlers in Austin. A lot of you guys are in Texas, and I see a ton of you. So I would love to go to Texas soon, soon, soon. Let's see what else. Dimitri, Dimitri, best stain remover. You can use denatured alcohol and you can use Magic Eraser. Magic Erasers and OxyClean work amazing. How busy are the bin stores in Florida? Very, very busy. It's tough to get a cart, tough to get a parking spot, tough for everything. So, David Rosenthal wants to know about eBay or Amazon fraud for that matter. A buyer says they didn't get the item, or a buyer says your package is empty, or a buyer says the item's not described, and they send you an empty box back. How do I deal with it? Well, keep good photos. Keep serial numbers on items that are available to keep serial numbers on. And if it happens, the FBI offers an online e-commerce site that you can go to and you can file a claim, submit it to eBay or PayPal or Amazon, and 9 times out of 10, they will refund your money and they will eat it to go after the buyer. It's not a guarantee, but it helps 100%. Biscayan Kid, how long is my average visit to a Goodwill outlet store? Between 2 and 3 hours, usually like 2.5, 3 hours. It just depends. Tom B says Chewy. Yeah, the dogs are going bananas right now. Earned loyalty, QuickBooks. You can start right away. Every day you purchase items, put your purchase in, and every day you sell items, put your sales in. It's never too early to start accounting. Joel Thorson, do I wash clothes before selling? Yes. All of my basic clothes, t-shirts, pants, jeans, regular shirts, all get washed before listing selling. And all of our dress clothes, ties, other more delicate items, they get spot washed or magic erasered. We don't really wash those too much. Better Barbie in Jacksonville. Yes, I know you're in Jacksonville. You guys didn't lose power. That's awesome. So you were able to join us tonight. That's great. Glad you guys are safe for sure. How difficult is it to do 6 digits, 100,000 on eBay or Amazon? It's very difficult. It takes a lot of work. I barely clear 6 digits a year. It's tough to clear 6 digits a year, and it's a 7 day a week job, 12, 14, 16 hours a day. So definitely know that if you're going to make this full time, it is going to be full time. So there's Kate. Fort Walton Beach, Florida. You guys just missed us. How much do I make on clothing with eBay? A couple thousand a month. With only $500, Shannon, I would say eBay. I would say eBay is the better route. Romalux, what's going on? Tennessee Thrift is from Nashville. Thank you. Megan says, think changing your name would be good on eBay. My name? Electronics? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I considered it, Megan. I know. The lady with the plush eBay store, I did not see. She was not at the bin, so I have not asked her for permission. I don't know where she's at. She usually goes like 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and then she's gone for 2 or 3 weeks. She's kind of weird. Tough Stuff works on stain remover. A Doppio with the Bonafide Hustler. I have had the Doppios. I don't know how the guy does it. Not good. David, we washed our clothes here at a wash and dryer I bought off Craigslist for like $100. Deborah, yes, we do Febreze and we do washing. Joanne says, hi, Kate. Kate just ran in the other room. She was here, though. But she was nice enough to bring me a hot fudge sundae with peanuts because she loves me sometimes. A $7 budget. That is not a lot of budget, but look for books and look for clothes that you can buy for 50 cents. Need to visit Asheville, North Carolina. Connie, my family is from Asheville. My mom's grandmother and her uncle live on a hill in Swananoak, North Carolina. I have been there many, many times. I love it. It's beautiful, but I could not live there. Just being honest. World Top 10 stuffed animals. What stuffed animals to buy? Disney, Pokemon, Looney Tunes. Betty Boop is really good. Roger Rabbit. Curious George sells really good. A lot of different good ones. Goodwill retail versus Goodwill outlet. The outlet all day, no questions. Idaho Falls picker. I can't give her name out yet. She has not approved it. I have not seen her. Better Barbie, you do not have to test them, but if you don't, you will expect returns. I test them. I have a JFJ cleaning machine that I use for my video games that we clean all the discs. So be careful if you're buying video games. Expect them, look at them really good, but most of them work. There's usually a low return amount on those. So we do not have an eBay meetup in our area. I wish we did. If we do, I don't know. How you doing, Nate and Sarah? Good to see you. Tom, the i8 question about aerial view. I believe it's from GPS. It gives an aerial view. When I pull into an ATM, you can see the overhead of my car. I think it's from satellites. It's a good question. I should ask BMW about that. Brian, can I say hi to your daughters, Brenna and Brooklyn? Yes, Brenna and Brooklyn, how are you doing? Your dad, Brian, has asked me to say hello. So hello to you, lovely ladies. I appreciate your dad watching. And if you girls are watching, thank you so much. And I hope to see you again in the future on the videos. And feel free to ask anything you want. I am here. Romalux, probably eBay if they don't have a ranking. Amazon's tough for that stuff. I don't save seasonal items. I list them all year round because if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. They'll sell during that season. So bras or eBay. I see a ton of people at the bins buying bras. So definitely eBay those. 115 viewers. That's amazing. Hello to everybody I have not said hello to. Come here, buddy. We have another visitor. Number 2 of the Wrecking Crew. This is Roscoe, the Yorkie, for those of you that have never seen him before. He's only here because I have ice cream. Exhibit A. He thinks he's getting some. No, sir, buddy. Good try, though. Go ahead. Let's see. I do get higher end Brooks Brothers ties, and I sell them. I sold Hermes ties. I've sold Brooks Brothers. I've sold Jay Garcia. I've sold all those ties. I get them once in a while. They're not often, but I do get them. Bits and pieces, Nate and Sarah. Nate, Sarah, I do buy all the ties I can get my hands on. As long as there's no stains or no rips or tears or runs or damage, I'll take them. Definitely. Barb, yes, we list on our phones. We use iPhones. Armando, my eBay or my Amazon store name is close to my eBay. It is Electronics Zone, and that is ElectronixZone. I will put it down in the description box. Electronics Zone. Travis is here. Travis Pickett, welcome to the channel. I want to tell you guys about my videos. I'm going to start scheduling no matter what time I put them together, because you guys know that I make videos at like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning when I'm done all the rest of the work. I am going to schedule them for 8 a.m. When do most of you guys come on here and watch my videos? What time of day is it typically? I'm going to schedule them for 8 a.m. If you're not up at that time or able to watch them, if you're on the West Coast, it's like 5 a.m. That's fine. You can watch them later. I think I'm just going to schedule them for 8 a.m. Megan Reed gave me a really good tip to put them up at 8 a.m. She was 100% correct. When I got the views from the video the other day, I think that was Thursday morning, 8 a.m., the video exploded. It was really, really good. So 8 a.m. seems to be the good target. You guys seem to watch my videos in the morning, so I want to do that for you guys. Instead of posting them at like 3 or 4 in the morning, then they go down the search rankings. It just doesn't work as good. So thank you, Megan, for that tip. You were right. I was wrong. Scheduling your videos is absolutely correct. So thank you. Illini picker, yeah. If I get a good enough offer, I'll definitely take it to move the inventory. It depends on how long I've had the merchandise. So I don't mind selling stuff at a discount as long as it's moving, if it's been here a while. But if it's a newer piece of merchandise, I'll kind of hold out for the better price, no doubt. Michael, Melbourne is about a 2-hour drive from where I am. I'm on the other coast near Tampa. Express, we have a small office. We store a lot here at home, but we also store some in the office. 8 a.m. is great. David Rosenthal. My eBay name is the THE Electronics, ELECTRONIXZONE1. The Electronic Zone 1. I will put it down in the description box along with my Amazon name. Don't conflict with Rakin's live streams. I never know when Steve's live, so I don't know how to time that. My live streams are every Friday night at 9 p.m., and I'm thinking about one more day. Chanta Dillingham deals. I don't give up on items. I will reduce the price as low as I can go to where I can't make a profit, and then I will lot the item together in lots, and if it doesn't sell in a lot, then I'll donate it. That's about the time I give up. I do not, Dwayne, use Inventory Lab. I don't know what that is. I have used Shopify. I didn't have good success on it. I do recommend it because a lot of people do use it. So, for sure. Tom's a night owl, no doubt about it. I get your emails, Tom. I might still post some late night. I'm not sure yet. I have to see, but I'm going to schedule most of them for 8 a.m. Excuse me while I eat this. I can't pass on ice cream. It's my, like, weak point. Jeff is in St. Pete in my home area. I will definitely run into you at the Goodwill store. Let me know. Email me or message me and let me know days that you're going. I'll be happy to say hi. Palmetto, yes. There are, not in South Tampa, but in St. Pete, about 15 minutes away from South Tampa, is a Goodwill bin outlet. Look up Goodwill Outlet Store, St. Petersburg, Florida. You will find it. It is on Gandy Boulevard. Sensible resources. For clothing, they are not pre-packaged in poly bags. We ship them in poly bags. They are in numbered and labeled bins, like bin 1 through 100, so we know where the item is. Rudy, the model number should be on the back of the iPod. If you take pictures and email it to me, I'll be happy to help you identify it. Buying a cheap charger will definitely help you test it and make it accurate. How you doing, TY Hipster? Connie, yeah, if you have land and storage, buy as much inventory as you can, definitely. It is from McDonald's, Idaho Falls Picker. Deborah, I try to discount my items every 2 weeks or so. Every week I look at items and check how long they've been up. Sources for warmer clothing. I don't have sources for warmer clothing. We're in Florida. We don't own warmer clothing. I don't sell a lot of it, so that's just the right answer for me. But if you guys can get it, always list it because there's always people that need warmer clothing. No doubt about it. Audrey, permanent marker is tough. Denatured alcohol will do it, and sometimes the magic erasers. Otherwise, I don't know. But just in case she missed it, I just want to say that Megan was right and I was wrong. I told her, I promised her I would put it in this video that she should watch. She has really great ideas. Megan, you were right. I was wrong. Again. She told me when to schedule my videos, so yeah. 30 days versus good till canceled. That's an excellent question for those of you that don't know. I used to preach good till canceled. It turns out that, wow, we have 109 viewers. That's incredible. Thank you guys so much. 30-day listings are better because when they end, you can sell similar and your listings get a new item number and they list higher in the ranking. So they don't become what's called a stale listing. It's really important. I learned that from a few other resellers, and imagine that I learned it from Megan again. I need to just have her do these videos, I swear. But yeah, so 30 days, not good till canceled, unless you're going to manually cancel them and relist them. Definitely. Relist your tapes. What tapes are they? I do shop in TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross. A few of you are good at that. I don't have a lot of luck in it. I buy a few items here and there, but I never buy a lot. I know a lot of you have better luck with that. Maybe it's just where I am. I don't know. Nate and Sarah, I used to sell, believe it or not, way back when I was like 18, 19. I used to sell magic cards for like income, and I would say individualize them. A lot of them are worth a lot of money. Once the individual sellers are good and sold, sell the rest as a lot. Mystery shopping teacher. I sell kids' clothes in lots as well as individuals. We have a ton of baby clothes here. We're getting ready to lot up. They'll be up for sale pretty soon. How are my, RC wants to know how my sales are impacted during winter months when no one needs the summer clothes that I have. I don't see a difference because people still buy my summer clothes because they think they're getting a deal during the winter to stock up for the summer that's coming. Plus, I sell to a lot of people there in Florida anyways, and that's all we wear all the time. I swear like quarter of my sales are in Florida. Definitely. Megan says, yes, love hearing I'm right. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate that. Moronica, we create listings directly on the eBay app using our handy iPhones. Full-time employees try to get 40 or 50 a day up. I usually get about 100 new listings a day between everybody. Megan is funny. Yeah, don't encourage her, please. See the purple heart? Don't encourage her. Absolutely correct, the line I picker. Stale listings. Martin Hernandez in Tampa. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Another Tampa person. That's awesome to see. People wear shorts in Idaho Falls when it's 5 below. Well, yeah, I'd probably be that guy. If I moved from Florida to Idaho, I'd probably still wear shorts when it was 5 below. Rita works from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. listens to my stream. I know a lot of you guys don't watch the stream. You listen to it, which is what I do to a lot of YouTube viewers. I'm okay with that because I know I'm not the best thing to look at. So if you feel better listening to it and not hearing me eat in your mouth or in your ear, more power to you. I used to do it when I was on airplanes and like driving a lot. I used to listen to a lot of YouTubers, a lot of iOS, iPhone, iPod podcasts from the App Store. I used to listen to those too as well. So definitely for sure. Megan's the bomb. Thanks for Megan helping him. Megan, can you guys not encourage her, please? Like she's going to, her ego will not fit in this chat room if you guys keep it up. I promise you. Megan's the bomb. Yes, the new Facebook Marketplace. Everybody's asking about this. I am definitely going to start selling some of our local items. We post, for those of you who don't know, outside of eBay and Amazon, I post a few items, just 2 or 3 every day on Facebook groups and on Craigslist and on Let Go or OfferUp. We use all those different things. We are going to start using the Facebook app a lot. It's really good. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't know if it's going to be easy for you guys to see on my excuse me, on my phone, but let me see if this can load up. I'll show you guys. Right in the middle of the bottom of your Facebook thing, right there is a new marketplace tab. You just click on it, and it should show you everything that everybody has for sale in your area. So it's a super good app. So definitely look into it if you haven't already. Yes, Megan is a professional women's clothes seller. I hate Megan because she knows so many brands that I can't imagine to even sell. She does super good. She's been doing this for a year or so. She's super fast growing on eBay. She's an excellent women's seller. If you guys haven't seen Megan, I won't give out her eBay store. She can do that on her own. But she's got an awesome eBay store, and she really knows her stuff on women's clothing. No doubt about it. I wouldn't trust her on men's clothing just yet, but she's working on it. But her women's clothing is second to none. She's excellent at it. I'm guilty of stalking her eBay store constantly. Sorry if I hurt your search rankings, Megan. With free postage, when a buyer makes a mistake and wants to return the item, make them pay to ship it. Don't provide them a label. If they push for it, then you don't have a choice, but don't provide them a label right off the top. Megan is a vegan? How did you know that, David? She is indeed, but how did you know that? Idaho Falls Picker. I think it's on everywhere. I think it's available on the desktop as well. Yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. With everybody here at the house, though, I just want to give everybody a warning. Right around 10:30, I'm going to cut this off. So we got about 15 more minutes. How did you know that Megan was a vegan? That's interesting. I'm curious. Megan is awesome. Trust me, she is. I learned a lot from her. She gives me very good advice. She's like a mom advice person. Mike, yeah, it's available on the Facebook app. I think it's available on the desktop too. Yeah, I won't give out Megan's personal information or her eBay store, but if you guys want to ask her, she's in the chat. You guys can definitely ask her for her information. She has a super good eBay store, super good information and clothing that she sells. She's really good at women's clothing. So vegans can spot other vegans. That must be some ESP I don't even understand. I guess so. So I'm trying to think of a few questions. Me and Steve got last night about Amazon selling. FBA, like how long does the process take on FBA private label from the time you order it from China to get it in, to get it labeled and get it over to the warehouse and live? It's typically like like 2 weeks. Let's say you go on Alibaba tonight and order products. If you can make a deal by tomorrow and they ship them to you, it'll take 10 to 14 days to get in. You get it from Amazon, get it from them, put it up on Amazon's website and FBA it, mail it to the Amazon warehouse. That takes 3 or 4 days. You're looking at about 2.5 to 3 weeks, start to finish, to get a product in, private labeled, and shipped to Amazon's warehouse. So keep that in mind when you're spending the money on that. Do I do shoes on eBay? Occasionally. I have sold Jennifer Lopez high heels for like $30. I sell little kids Crocs. I have sold a lot of different shoes. I don't target them, but I do get them once in a while. The last human to not be on Facebook. That would be an accomplishment. Yes, her name is just.peachy94. So she's giving it out now. I will give it. I did talk about Megan being a vegan on Steve. Did I? 1995, Yuta. You're very welcome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody being here. 108 viewers. I didn't check the likes, but I know it was kind of high. 83 likes. So thank you guys for everything that you guys do for me, for being here, for being viewers. I appreciate it. Every Friday night we're here 9:15. As long as Google tells me I don't know my password and that I'm crazy, I'll be on at 9:15. Otherwise, I'm on at 9. Sean, yeah, eBay gives out free supplies. I did not get it the first time. I was lazy, but I did get a set the second time. Steve is vegan too? Really? I think Steve's a vegetarian, not a vegan. I'm not positive on that. You have to ask him. Apparently, it's a going thing in the resellers world. Not me. I apologize. I live in Florida. I eat a lot of seafood. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry. Changing your name on eBay. Kenneth James Clark. Go to my eBay, go to account settings, and go to the personal profile information, and you can change your name. It should be like the top line, I think, right there. They will let you change your name. Drama of Facebook is only if you allow the drama to hit you. Win Kin Fin. How do I do sales for non-pro store? On Amazon, if you don't pay for the professional store, you can sell them individually. They will charge you a fee per item. Meat and seafood. We live in Florida, and I'm from Maryland, where the crabs are the biggest. So for me to not eat seafood would probably be a death wish for me. I love seafood. I know Megan probably cringes every time I talk to her, but that's just the way it goes. I got to scroll up to Nastasha's, Nishi's. Is there a relationship between the number of items you have in your store and the number you sell each day? I have 300 and selling 5. Yes. That's a very good question. So the number of items that you have listed directly correlates to the number of items you sell. This is not always the case. I'll give you a perfect hint, a perfect example. Nicole State, she's got like 500 items active, and she literally sells like 500 items a month. It's phenomenal. I give her props on it. Her items rotate. Me, I have 1,600 items, and I sell like 30 a day. So I'm at like 2%. 2% I think is a very good average. You guys could ask other people like Steve or Megan or the Bonafide or any of those people what percent of their sales per day of their items they take. And I would bet nobody's over 2%. So everybody's getting on the seafood chain. We do love our seafood here in Florida. And I would imagine from the floods we're having, there'll be a lot more seafood available. Ugh. But Megan is a vegan, so I don't talk to her about food. Anyway, so you guys have been awesome. Another Friday night. The marketplace on Facebook desktop might not be available. It may just be a mobile thing. Does anybody know about that? I don't know. Rita, I'm just giving you a hard time. I just tell everybody that. I would rather listen to me than look at me too. So, kids books. Lindsay, I do not sell kids books. I do not sell a lot of books at all. I only sell a few books here and there. Steve really gave me a hard time about that last night because I should be selling more books. He's right. I should be. Pittsburgh Mike, you can do over 2% if you do auctions. I agree. Auctions will increase your sales, but I like to control my sales numbers, my sale prices, so I do not do auctions. I never have. Megan does not have help with her store. She is solely a one-person operation, which is even more impressive. She does really, really good on her own. Can you use the same UPC label on the same 20 bundles? No, I think if the bundles are identically the same, then you can assign each bundle that same UPC. But if the bundles change, then the bundle has to be different. So it needs its own UPC. Paul, thank you very much for the comment, and no problem being late. You can rewatch this whole thing. Travis, books are really high profit margins. Is it better to sell high price items with auctions? I don't think so. I think it's best to sell buy it now and drop the price, but some people like auctions, so I'm not really sure. Trying to strike a happy balance with a higher number of inventory, but sell-through rate not as high as I would like yet. Yeah, we would all love for items to sell right away, but it just doesn't happen. So make sure you get popular items that keep your sell-through rate high, but that you can build an inventory with, for sure. I preach that a lot. Megan, store name. That's why I originally had the Electronic Zone 1, Meg. I used to have that as my primary selling thing. But now that I've started selling clothes, I started doing these other items, I really think I might change my name. I'm not sure yet. Idaho, thank you so much. You have a wonderful night as well. Heather, I use Let Go and OfferUp. I have not used Poshmark. I have not used McCurry. I have not used TotSpot. A lot of you guys have. So if you have opinions on those, please let her know. I think Megan might use Poshmart or Mercury. A few of you have some opinions on that and have done sales on it. I've not. I just haven't. Carrie, thanks so much. I know that you have been here since like almost the very beginning. Carrie Clapp, thanks for being such a good subscriber and commenting all the time. I appreciate you coming back, as many of you have been. I think that's why I have the best viewers, the best subscribers on YouTube. You guys are so loyal and constantly commenting on all of my videos and my live chats and my social media. So I couldn't thank you guys enough. I know I did last night, but I'm going to say it again. There's nobody with better viewers than me. So that's why I don't mind commenting and responding to everything you guys send. Thanks so much, Carrie. I think I agree. I think the store name is very important. Definitely. You do not lose your feedback. No. Poshmark is really easy, quick to list on. I have not done it yet. I think I maybe need to. Rudy, I've sold a few VHS. I sold a couple Disney ones, a couple things like that. I flip your crap. Any ideas? I like the name, but I don't know how popular it would get because people don't like to hear that sometimes. I thought about changing my eBay name to Rockstarflipper. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Poshmark is great, Martin. Yeah, looks like support from Australia, especially me. You have the Michael McNair, especially me. You are one of my more loyal subscribers, Michael. I appreciate it. Thank you. You all are. I swear you guys comment more than I could even imagine. I had no idea that you guys had so many questions and comments and things. It's incredible. Like, I talk to a few people that are in this channel right now that know every day how much time I put into responding to this. And they literally just ask me, how do I do it? And I just make the time. Trust me. Mary, my crap is my bread and butter. That's funny. Marcos. Thank you, Marcus. Hola, how you doing? ¿Cómo estás, señor? Gerardo Casas, you rock. Thank you very much. Video idea. Explaining different types of eBay business models. Slow dime versus fast nickel. Paul, yes. Great video idea. I am going to put that into production for next week. I promise you. That will be a video next week. Slow dime versus fast nickel. 100%. Monte, I do not sell coins. I have been on eBay Live for about 6 to 7 years, give or take. Have I seen Bronx Pacino? No, I don't know what that is. Not very PC. Nifty deals, Tammy and Evan. Thank you so much. Michelle Beasley, thank you. World top 10. You kill it, we grill it. I appreciate everybody for the kind comments. Thanks so much. We have the family over now. It's Kate's sister, my future sister-in-law, and her husband and the 2 kids, my niece and nephew to be. They are leaving tomorrow, so I'm going to go hang out with them for a little while before they go to bed. The kids are getting ready to go to bed. So, and the wrecking crew is freaking out. They want to get out of the thing. Chewy. There's Chewy and Roscoe. So everybody's freaking out. So I'm going to go hang out with them for a little while. I appreciate you guys being here. Express that. You're very welcome. The outlet store is the best. So I'm glad you got going on that. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Megan, for being here. Thanks all of you that I have said hi to. Illini Picker was here. Travis, everybody, Lindsay, just everybody, Outdoor Wrangler. Maybe a video on some basic marketing. Yeah, I can do that. I can do some marketing videos. I've done a few, but I'll do a few more. Email list and whatnot. Everything that you guys want, just leave it for me, and I will get to it. I will definitely do videos on everything that you guys said. Fast dime versus slow nickel, all those things. But I'm going to go hang out with the family and Kate, and I will be back with you guys. No video tomorrow. Saturday, no video. We are going to Orlando. The parks are open. The storm is gone. See you later. We're going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. We are going to party. We are going to stay in a hotel. We're going to have some adult beverages. We're going to get scared out of our minds at the park, and it's going to be fun. So no video tomorrow. Sorry, but we'll be back Sunday. another video Sunday. I have a haul video, and I appreciate you guys being here tonight. 124 of you live, 104 likes. So everybody smash that like button. Thanks again. If you came in late, rewatch the video, check it out, and I'll be back with you guys on Sunday. See you, everybody.